essentially just have a range here. That range, in my belief, extends up to 111K because that's where the ask is. But also, there's some like I call them margin pressure levels. I've explained them in the past many times, but there's like a big level at 111K that you'd expect some resistance at if we run up that high. And then the bottom of the range is like 91K. It's my belief that it is very likely, like there's a very strong chance that we never see 91K again. Which I know is like kind of a bold statement, but this to me is very similar to last year, but just expecting a shorter consolidation because I think we are accelerating here from the lows. I think we're in a parabolic expansion, and each subsequent consolidation should be a lower and lower time frame. Once we kind of finally reclaimed this range here, we never saw these levels again. This was 59K. So I do think it could be volatile in here, and I'm actually like, I don't want to say I'm short-term bearish because I do think there's a very decent chance that, like Mag said, this just walks up, and I'm bearish for like there's some overhead, there's some like tax selling and some seasonal bearishness overhead for like the next 7 to 10 days. So if Bitcoin's weak here, or you have a lot of profit taking or some liquidations, or the buyers that have been in the order books pushing the price up leave for a week or two, then yeah, I think you could get this correction back down to 91K. But I think you'd find buyers there, pretty strong, aggressive buyers. That I think bulls would step in to defend this range. I think if anyone who is sidelined here is holding out for a pullback, there's two places that they should have their bids. One being between 97 and 98. There's a CME gap there that's like partially filled that everybody's targeting, hoping for a pullback to long. And then the bottom of the range here that we've reclaimed, which is between 91 and 93. Those are the two places that are going to have bids. I really don't know of any other places that I would place a bid if I was sidelined. I'd say I'd split, I'd probably put, because I'm bullish here, if I was sidelined right now, I would be putting like 80% of my order here, or like 97, 98, and then saving 20% for 91, and then just straight up stopping out below like 87. So, which would be, I think, max pain, and then be willing to get back in if it just runs 87 and then reclaim that would be kind of like the max pain scenario where you stop out all of these buyers, both of these bids, right? Run 87, then pop right back up. And this would probably take some sort of FUD to get down here. But then I'd just be willing to re-long as soon as we're back up above 91K and run it back up.